found this little park up right on the side of the beach. It's a very rocky, rugged, stony sort of area. It's just outside of Alicante. We're making our way all along the coast, and it seems that there's loads of park-ups. We've looked on Google Maps and you can see all the motorhomes dotted all along for miles and miles. So we've chosen this one. It's a bit full. There's about 30 motorhomes here, but it's very big. And to be honest, it was the first one we come across with its own little beach, so we decided to park up here.
There have been one or two interesting sights since we got here.
Like that fellow at the beginning of the video who was taking his pet ferret for a walk.
And then having a selfie with him, as if that's a perfectly natural thing to do.
This park-up's completely free, but of course it's got no services at all, but it's perfectly okay to wild camp here. The next morning this fella turns up all kitted out and ready to go spearfishing. So we kept a close eye on him to see if he caught anything. We already had some prawns in the fridge, so a nice bit of fresh fish from the sea was an absolute treat for us. Sun, sea, waves and a fresh fish supper. We spent 3 nights here off-grid and the solar system managed perfectly well.
Being entertained each evening by our very own resident lizard, catching ants for his dinner.
We barbecued each evening, but as all good things come to an end, it was time to move on.
So we packed up the bikes and left this lovely park.
And we left behind the perfect park up for the next van or motorhome to go into.
We probably won't see the sea and the waves for a while, as we're heading a few hours inland now, which will bring us closer to our final destination of Portugal.
This next park up is quite a fair way away from the main roads and the motorways, and it's proving to be a bit challenging in places as it was really narrow for literally miles. thing we have noticed here in Spain though, no one says thank you for letting them pass. But I think you'll agree, this park up was well worth the narrow winding roads.
This is Alhama de Granada in Andalusia. Alhama actually means a fortress or a castle. It's a very old town, built high up on a hill with a massive natural gorge around it. This park up is free and you can actually stay for 7 nights, although now and again they have a market, so you may have to move on there. Choose the steepest place to go.
No, I chose the shortest place. The other way, we walk further and it goes steeper. This way you do one steep bit and then you're sort of relatively okay.
Have you been up here before?
Yes. First bit out of the park up to get to the town, there's only about a 50-metre slope, but it's practically vertical. So that's why we're puffing. Whew. So it's a super steep climb up to the main town square, but and all the roads are these diddy little narrow streets. You can't get a car down them. What's this? Exhibition? No. Exhibition?
No.
Oh, what?
We bought this mini replica of a famous local landmark made from the rock that surrounds the area.
And being a rural town, it was very Spanish, so it was all how Google Translate, saving the day every time. Want to swim?
This is the highest point in the town, so at least it's all downhill from here. And this is the church of Iglesia de la Encarnación, built in 1505. Finally a bit of a downslope, which is a little easier.
Yeah, but I think we've reached the top. That was just the church with the bells.
The road paving where we're walking down is really beautiful. The one hasn't got the red white one. Looking at you as if to say, what about me?
No, you have that one, push. You have, that's it.
Cheeky chops.
Oh, we like that,
Oh,
don't we?
yummy.
Some more? Some more? Yeah.
building was an old flour mill with a bridge spanning across the gorge. This was the small stone replica we bought from the exhibition earlier. You can actually get right down to it, but it's quite a trek and a bit dodgy. On a 30+ degree day, we thought better of it.
The gorge actually goes right the way along and ends up exactly where we were parked. This is a free park up and was well worth it. While we were there, it looked like the municipality were adding full services there as well. So we'd highly recommend this town if you're passing this way on your travels. But for now, it's time for us to move on. Morning. We've just spent the night in this little area. We're the only ones here. It's in a town called Kular, which is in Granada. We've decided to cut across country now in Spain rather than going the sort of coastal route and the beaches, which we think will take a bit more time and is actually longer. We decided to cut straight across towards Portugal. So we're a fair way across now. But this is a nice little area. It's got all the facilities except electric hookup, and we're the only ones here. We had a couple of camper vans last night, but they've gone very early this morning. But it's quite nice. It's a kind of a very hilly valleys and crevices and everything. So it's so quiet. It was such a peaceful night, and the sun's just risen over there. And it's just really peaceful. You can hear the birds twittering. I just see a fox run across down in the valley there. So it's a really nice place. The municipality have provided this. There must be room for easily 50 or more campers in the high season. And it's literally a stone's throw to the village, which is just over there. But for the moment, I'm just going to enjoy the morning sunrise and the sort of tranquility of it all. Yeah, so we're totally off grid, of course. We've got a good tank full of water, diesel, fridge full of food. It's lovely. It's beautiful blue sky, so we're getting plenty of solar. The Roma battery that I fitted before I come away is really performing well. I'm trying to kill it, but I just can't. It seems indestructible. We're getting plenty of power for all our cooking, all our heating and the hot water and everything. It's just a superb bit of kit. And I think we'll probably spend 2 or 3 nights here because it's so peaceful. And we did just that. In fact, we spent the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night here because we needed to go and have the tyres checked in the morning, as we've developed a very severe vibration that's coming up through the steering wheel while we're driving. So we spent the weekend with a bit of walking, relaxing and of course barbecues.
So on the Monday morning, we went straight into town to get that wheel wobble checked out.
And after a very strong Spanish coffee, it was clear exactly what the problem was. One of the wheels had developed a bulge on the inside wall, throwing everything out of balance.
But they were great and had us fixed in half an hour for only €15. Absolute bargain.
But for now, it's time for us to move on. So we're going to end the video here, folks. Thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget to join us next time when we finally get to Portugal and start to slow down.
So for now, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next Rinky Nomads video.
Bye for now.